an example, this is just an example, but it could be the case sometimes that the guy thinks that he's just putting it down so much that she's crying like that. Shit, I'm giving her good dick to the point where she's crying. I must be doing what I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
The difference between crying like a cry from like sadness
it's
and
just
a
an
cry
example.
from, like,
but the point is,
pleasure,
at that point where she's giving such an extreme reaction, he should probably stop, right? But it could
Exactly,
be the
I
case.
agree.
Listen, but it could be the case that the guy thinks that like he's just putting it down, like he's just dropping the hammer on her.
Then what if she says
well,
stop?
Hold on.
Then?
Women do all the time. Women do this all the time, where they're like, no, stop or whatever, when they actually want to continue or whatever, right? Like guys, guys are this.
Like you should stop.
On that one, I'm not gonna lie. A difference between stop and stop is two different things.
Sure. That's fine. Sure,
I
get that. But the issue here is that women sometimes are too awkward, too scared, don't want to ruin the moment, too shy, or things like this, where they just don't say these things.
They would probably stop then.
Well, they just don't say these things. But that's the issue. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm.
Oh, I agree.
I
with
a lot of
that.
these things are true, but
important.
it's important that we do. Let's make it a point now to have conversations with the women who have sex.
Important.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Talk
to me. You know, as long as you know what I'm talking about, I'm happy. That's all I'm saying. So, like, as long as you know what I'm saying, like, nothing I've said thus far is wild. Like, I don't understand.
Wild or out of place.
Nothing on God, no.
Thank you.
Just argue to argue and just show that y'all are virgins to me.
This is why I said these conversations are important to talk about for people who, if you actually have had sex before, you know what I'm talking about. But if you've never had sex or only had sex with one person, you're probably not gonna know what I'm talking about, right? If you're actually an experienced person, you know what the fuck I'm saying is completely true. Like, come on now. The whole point, all I've been saying is that we just don't have conversations like that, and conversations like that are important and should be had. That's all I've been saying.
Genuinely,
like, oh man.
That was the dumbest shit I ever heard, bro.
Literally.
Like a whole.
Why would we argue? Like, I just been right this entire time.
They made themselves like just look stupid the entire time.
All right. I genuinely felt as though y'all just wanted to disagree, to disagree.
Exactly. I know soccer just wanted to disagree. Soccer
for sure.
Oh, brother, I was bringing up valid. I agree. Listen, I agree with Antenna Boy on everything except the fucking frequency. That was my point of contention. That's literally it.
Okay, sure. But that was just an extreme example to illustrate the point. That was
all right, and that's literally that was it. It was the frequency for me.
Okay.
Sorry, soccer.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done, bro. We're done.
I'm sorry.
That shit was way